All right, y'all. Chapter 190 dropped. And boy, this was just a hype chapter. The hype was so big that everybody just wanted to freaking spoil each other on Twitter. But boy, we got the finale to Kashimo versus Hakari, which I was very satisfied with. And we got some incredibly hype character returns, especially our girl Maki is back. Oh, it looks like she's going to have her turn at the colony arc, so I'm looking forward to this. Let me just get into my thoughts on how I felt about this chapter. First off, we got to talk about the finale to Hakari versus Kashimo, because I was right. I had a feeling that explosion was in fact due to Kashimo's curse energy. But the boy Hakari got the dub, even though he ain't the hypest, he ain't the happiest about it. He got what he needed at the end of the day, so that's all that really matters. We also got Small Panda. Small Panda's back. I guess because Kashimo blew him to pieces, literally, to just a head. I guess he just got to grow his body back. It's probably going to take a little bit of time, I'm sure. But I'm just glad Panda's alive as well. That's cool. And the way Hakari won was actually kind of funny to me, because Kashimo is kind of just, he's gotten up from the water, and he's thinking to himself, man, did I kill him? And then he looks up, and you could just tell from his face, he was like, this bastard is really still alive. And then you just see, bam, a big punch right to the face. That was pretty much it. They're both pretty much out of curse energy and out of it. But hey, Hakari got the win. That's all that matters. Because he won via a binding vow that he did at the last 5 seconds. This was some really high IQ thinking at such a small span of time. And while poison is kind of seeping into his body, really impressive. He put all of his curse energy from his left arm to the rest of his body, so he doesn't really have to lose any energy in exchange for giving up his arm, because he knew Kashimo was going to take that arm so he wouldn't be able to summon another domain expansion, because that other domain expansion, the next one, if Hakari summoned it, would have had a probability change, which would have led to another jackpot. So he knew if Hakari got another jackpot, it was over. Thank God that he can get his arm back at the end, because I'm not trying to see another character with their arm taken off. I don't know why, but anytime a character gets their arm broken off, especially if I like them, I hate that. But Hakari doesn't feel victorious because of Kashimo didn't use his curse technique and was still incredibly strong just by using his curse energy and manipulating it. Kashimo reveals that he has a curse technique, but it's only going to be used against Sukuna. I'm guessing that's kind of a binding vow himself he put on his curse technique. So that's what I believe that is. So we're only going to see that curse technique against Sukuna, if that happens. We also got Hakari making a deal with Kashimo to give him the 100 points in exchange for a fight with Sukuna. Kind of what I expected to happen. Panda though, he ain't feeling it. He's like, I'm not trying to be around this man. He just practically killed me like 3 different times. I'm not trying to be around him. But then we just get a little funny exchange of Panda and Hakari kind of arguing with this senpai Kohai nonsense. And then Kashimo's like halfway listening and he's like, wait, Sukuna is a Kohai? It was a funny exchange. It was cool seeing like some nice little comedy relief after this like insane battle. Hakari kind of goes away from them and he goes to the Ferris wheel where he fought Charles, and Charles is actually sitting over there. And they begin to basically talk about manga. Hakari asks if he has, his own manga so he can buy it and read it and kind of support it. And Charles is like, well, I'm a rookie. I don't have any published manga. I don't have any awards, nothing. And Hakari is just like, start showing him tough love. And he's like, dude, start drawing. He just starts kicking him and kind of bullying him a little bit. Like, start drawing, bro. You're like, stop fighting. You can go out there, start making your manga and start making a career. And then we get, honestly, this is my personal favorite moment in this entire chapter, is this little Tough reference from the manga Tough, which is a throwback shonen martial arts title. And it is really freaking good and fun to read. I just finished reading everything regarding that series about last week, so it was like really surreal seeing that mentioned in there. So yeah, if you ever want to check out a martial arts manga, Tough is a really cool one, and Kichi's a really fun main character. Hakari says the line, the way you kill is the way you live, and that is a theme in that series, and you can kind of take it into this theme as well as JJK, basically kind of telling Charles that you don't have to always talk your way to a situation. You can kind of just use your fist and go on a rampage, let loose. But then Momo starts swooping in. Haven't seen her since the Zanin massacre. She's got like this white cloak over her black attire. It's a nice little addition. I'm a fan of it. And she says, coming in, that Hakari, we got to add these 4 rules. Which one of them has been announced? In Tokyo number 2, which was the Higuruma point swap, so they could do that now. But she mentions the other rules, and she says basically they want to focus on rule number 4, entry and exit of colonies, because that's more important, due to the fact that rule number 3 is kind of negated, and they don't have to worry about too much about it because they have Yu, or however you say his name. Not a fan of that motherfucker, but he's coming in and he's kind of helping with that. And also, it is revealed that Maki can apparently go from colony to colony, enter and exit on her own without a rule. And Hakari's just like stunned because he's like, how is that possible? How is she able to do that? And Momo just says, Maki has simply became a monster. In comes our girl, best girl, you already know what we talking about, Queen Maki. Don't at me. We get a double spread of her killing some curses. Amazing double spread. I like the shade of darken once you turn that page. Oh, that was killer. And then we get a little time update in the corner too. I believe it's been 2 days, if I'm not sure. Correct me. I'm probably gonna look up anyways if it was correct or not. But it looks like it's a little bit of a time skip, kind of like 1 or 2 days. But not only has Maki returned, but Kamo Noritoshi, which we need to start just calling him Noritoshi at this point, is back from Kyoto, and he's got a whole new look. And I'm gonna be honest, I like this one a little bit better than his original. His original, he did have some unique hair, and just basically that was it. I didn't care for what he wore, but he's got like this body, I guess like some type of body suit or something like that, something real sleek, probably so he can keep his arrows like in a easier place so he can use them, I'm guessing. He looks really cool. His hair is cut. I think he looks pretty cool. I know some people probably like his older one better, but he looks more serious in this one. So hopefully he's got something going for him later in possibly the next chapter. But Kamo is no longer the next head due to more than likely his decisions of going to help Tokyo. But there is a new head, and he's apparently set up to take his spot. So I wonder if we're going to find out who that is. I'm kind of interested in that. And Noritoshi notices that Maki's strength is immense now compared to before. And while Maki tells Kamo, hey man, you look way better now than you did before with that depressing haircut. And Kamo suggests that they go to the next colony to help. Maki says Yu was involved in her personal affairs, I'm supposing. I have no idea what that could be alluding to, but if it's something that you guys know, let me know in the comment section. And while they're talking about Mei and Yu, they felt a presence, and in comes this ugly leech cursed spear. Looks like it has buttholes for eyes, and I already know that this thing is gonna shoot cursed energy beams from those eyes, and it's introduced as a new player. So this thing just awakened. The Kogane is shook just from this thing, and the leech tells it to shut up or I'll kill you, and that's the end of the chapter. So that was the end of that chapter. What a hype chapter. Now I'm gonna just say this right now, heading into our end thoughts. Probably I'm giving this a 10 out of 10. I think the reason Maki can go from barrier to barrier is actually pretty simple. I think the reason she could do it is just because she actually got her heavenly restricted completed. So now that she has 0 curse energy, I'm thinking those barriers kind of sense people off the curse energy. So now that she can't really be sensed through the barrier, she's just kind of able to go from colony to colony and not be detected. That leech curse, I kind of have a feeling that's a Kenjaku curse that he might have just thrown out there in that colony. More than likely I feel like that's what it is, unless it's just random, then it's just like awakening out of nowhere. That's another thing. But this leech is definitely going to be used to show off Maki, kind of just pretty much reestablish how strong she is. Same for Kamo. I really hope Kamo gets some type of shine in the next couple chapters, because really he's kind of the odd man out in this entire just group. And hopefully he gets to show off some new techniques. Hey, maybe he has his own ultimate, like how Choso has his supernova. Maybe Kamo's got his own version of that. Who knows? Hopefully it's something good. But I can't wait for the next chapter. Subscribe and like as well if you enjoy this type of content. Always an influx of JujutsuKaisen and anime based content on this channel. So I'll holler at y'all at the next one. Peace.